Roman Reigns and Seth freaking Rollins were preparing to tear each other apart, settling a decade of betrayal and bloodshed. But just as the tension reached its peak, a ghost from the past walked through the backstage curtain. Jon Moxley, the former Dean Ambrose, the third pillar of wrestling's most iconic faction, had arrived. He wasn't in wrestling gear. He wasn't scheduled to perform. He was there with one purpose: to watch, to pick a side, and to say a final, heartbreaking goodbye to the company that made him a star. Before we break down every jaw-dropping word Moxley unleashed in that exclusive backstage interview, smash that subscribe button for Wrestle Breakdown, because when history is being written, you want to be in the room with us. For the better part of a decade, the wrestling universe has clung to the fantasy of a Shield reunion. Yet every time the stars align, reality crushes the dream. Seth Rollins publicly admitted that there is not a lot of love lost between himself and Roman Reigns. While Moxley remains locked into a 5-year extension with AEW that runs through 2027, the corporate walls between WWE and AEW have never been thicker. A full reunion seemed like a fairy tale until Moxley stepped into enemy territory with Tony Khan's explicit blessing, setting the stage for an emotional powder keg. When WWE correspondent Kathy Kelly caught up with the AEW megastar in the corridor, Moxley didn't dance around the subject. With the quiet intensity that defines his entire career, he looked past Kelly and toward the ring where his former brothers would soon collide. "I'm here to watch," he stated flatly. But then came the moment that silenced every producer and agent standing nearby. "I hope Roman gets his revenge for what Seth did to us." He was throwing his full support behind the tribal chief, finally vocalizing what fans have speculated for years, that the chair shot in June 2014 was unforgivable, but he wasn't finished. In a declaration that sent shockwaves through the entire industry, Moxley revealed that this appearance was his official farewell to WWE. The Shield chapter, he implied, was closing permanently. Moxley took a moment to acknowledge the man who made this appearance possible. He thanked Tony Khan for granting him the permission to step into a rival promotion's arena, a gesture of trust that speaks volumes about their professional relationship. He reflected on the legacies of his former brothers, acknowledging that Roman Reigns evolved into the most dominant champion of the modern era, and Seth Rollins transformed himself into the visionary of the industry. Yet Moxley made it clear that his own path was just as meaningful. "I've built something real in AEW," he reflected, referencing his world title reigns and his status as the Continental Champion. He has bled for Tony Khan's company, carrying its main event scenes since 2019. Standing in that stadium, watching the nostalgic video packages of the Shield's rise, Moxley seemed to carry the weight of a million what-ifs, but he never wavered. He was there to witness justice, not to relive the past. Jon Moxley is backing Roman Reigns to finally settle the score against Seth Rollins, and he is using this moment as his final curtain call in WWE. The man who once stood between them is now a spectator, ready to see karma deliver its overdue punishment. This is the kind of exclusive, breaking coverage that sets Wrestle Breakdown apart. Hit that subscribe button right now, turn on notifications, and drop a comment below. Do you think Roman will get his long